Hello, everybody. It's another Friday, and with you, as always, on Friday on the Edmentum, Illinois YouTube channel is Edmentum, Illinois Presents, and I've got my colleagues here, Meredith Whittick and Casey Stone. Always great to see their smiling faces. And today, we are proud to have Rebecca Adams with us as our guest, and she is the principal at Oakland Elementary School, which is in Antioch District 34. A little bit of background about Becca. She was a first grade teacher in Woodstock District 200 at the first building where I was a principal. So it's great to see Becca, and it's great to catch up with her. Becca, how are you today?
I'm doing great. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining us. And folks, she wants to play the fact fiction fuzzy game, which we haven't done yet this school year. So we're super pumped about that. So Becca, kick us off with a fact, something that you know to be true right now.
All families, all teachers, we want the best for our kids and we want them to succeed.
Dilly to that. Let me ask you this: over the course of your doctoral program or your principalship, what have you found to be fictional, either through real research or just live in your life? What's something that's fiction?
I think in relation to that topic, fictional would be that I think we as educators all think that parents or family members know how to be involved and know how to support their kids. And when the reality is that that just isn't true. And I think that they are looking for more guidance in terms of how can they be the best for their kids in terms of their education.
I love it. We're going to move on to the fuzzy. And that can either be something that makes you feel good. You told us some great stories. I really loved some of the engagement that you have going on right now with your families and some of the things you're doing this year now that you're in person. Or fuzzy could also be something that, you're still a little unclear on. And you think something works, but does it not, or whatever. So I'm going to let you go in whichever direction you want to.
I'm going to change it up on you, and I'm going to do a little bit from each category, if that's okay.
I love it. Fuzzy times two.
So I'm going to go with the warm fuzzy feeling first. Just as we spoke earlier, there are so many opportunities that we've had to be able to include our families, even with this pandemic environment, right? So many different virtual opportunities that we've been able to provide for them to come when they might not have been able to in the past. We've done virtual sing-along nights, and we've done virtual literacy bingo and things. And the response that we got as a staff from that was overwhelmingly, wow, thank you, this was awesome. And even having our staff members participate voluntarily after hours, like that was really fun. I think we need more of that. And I think that we have the opportunity to capitalize on that if we're willing to take a hard look at how we can do things to continue to do that. Some of the things that I'm still fuzzy, maybe need a little bit more information on in regards to that, I would say is, we are really seeking the feedback of our families to say, what are you looking for that we can help to support you in? And that's kind of been the goal of my research that is forthcoming with my dissertation is, how can we reach our families and really meet their needs in order to feel that they can fully support their kids? And I think that, building to building, district to district, we're all looking to do that. We're all looking to engage our families. And it's really, what is that, that magic number or that magic formula that's going to do that? And so my hope is that I get a little less fuzzy on that as I go through the research and really be able to just draw all of our families in.
Hey, Meredith, real quick before you wrap it up, just one quick follow-up, and I know I'm off script here, but Becca, my question is this: to this point, I mean, do you asking parents those questions and getting that feedback from them, has that been easy, hard? Has that been somewhere in the middle?
I think to this point, it's been relatively easy because it's been informal, right? It's just those conversations that you have in car line, or, when you're calling and talking to a parent, like, hey, what do you think about this? Or were you able to join us for this? What were your thoughts on that? Or them just coming up and, just having those conversations. So from that point, it's been pretty easy. Once we start to look at more of the formal feedback, it might be more difficult because there's a different tone to that. I think people are not so much more guarded, but maybe unsure of how to articulate something to have it make meaning. And I mean, the same could be said, it's 5 Essential season, right? And we're looking for feedback from everybody on how are we doing, and really having people take the time to do that and to give us that feedback. It's harder, but when it's that more natural, personable relationship, it's easy to get that, which is back to my emphasis on those relationships. And, you know, again, I show my face almost every day as much as I can in those car lines, because that's what makes the difference, to know that I'm here for you, I'm here for your kid, and we're going to do this together.
That's powerful.
Yeah, it is. It is. I really love that you said, you know, you try to get out there and engage with the families as much as you possibly can, and which can be really hard to do when you're pulled, I'm sure, in a million directions. So, so Rebecca, thank you so much for being with us here. And we kicked off our internal conversation talking about reinventing your why. And I would just encourage everybody, you know, Rebecca talked about that with us for a bit, and how much it sort of grounded her, I think, in these times of turmoil right now that we're still in. So I would just encourage everyone to keep thinking about your why, and, you know, living every day to the best of your ability with that why, even though you're probably all putting out a lot of fires, as Rebecca also said earlier. So thank you so much for being with us. Really enjoyed the conversation and learned a lot from you today. We have, again, Rebecca Adams. She is principal at Oakland Elementary in Antioch D34. So have a great weekend, and looking forward to talking to you again soon.
Thank you so much, everyone. It was nice talking with you.